What's going on, everybody? Adam here with Etrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Pewag 7mm LT studded truck tire chain with cam tensioners on our 2020 Chevrolet Tahoe. What we have here is a ladder pattern style chain, and these are going to be made of a high-end steel alloy, so it is going to resist against rust and corrosion over time. But what really sets these chains apart from most isn't the cam tensioners, it's the massive 7mm studs on the end here. As you can see, these are extremely aggressive chains. These are going to be made for off-road use only, and as you guys can see, they are just absolutely beefy. These are going to get you through all that thick ice that you guys have and pretty much any winter off-road situation you guys may be in. These are going to wear down a little bit faster than your normal square link chain, and especially faster than your twist link chain, just because we have a lot of beef on the end of these chains. So just know, if you guys are really looking for on-road use, these aren't really going to be your thing, just because they're massive. I really like that they have the cam tensioners, just because we have links we can pick from in the front and the back, but then also we have 3 different cam tensioners to get the right fit. As of right now, I picked 2 different links in the front and the back, and I only ended up tightening only 2. So as your guys' tread starts to go down, it might start to fit a little bit different, and these cams are going to kind of help that out, just because with more adjustments, the more fit we're going to get for the different fluctuations in our tire. So it's not really a whole lot of difference from a brand new tire to a pretty bald tire, but it's enough to make these cams really, really useful. So I would definitely recommend them for your 2-wheel drive applications. You guys can just go ahead and grab one. It does come in a bag, relatively bigger bag. Pewag is good with the canvas bags, just because a lot of the other ones that I've messed with, they kind of rip over time. These are nice and thick, so they are going to last you through a decent amount of seasons. But if you guys do plan on putting them on all 4 of your tires, go ahead and just grab 2 of these. Use our fit guide and just pick out whatever tire size you have, and then you'll be able to pick whatever chain that is listed. All in all, pretty easy install, so let's just go ahead and show you guys how. First things first, just go ahead and lay out your chains. The 2 things we need to take into account. 1, these hooks down here, we're going to have one side, it's going to be a little bit more open, and then the other side is going to be a little bit more smooth. We want the smooth side to be facing towards our tire, just to prevent any unnecessary damage. And of course, we want the cams to be on the outside of our tire. So once we get that all sorted out, we basically just need to take the chains in the middle and drape them over the tire. We want to make sure it's nice and even, both right and left, and also we just want to make sure that the chains around our rim isn't around our rim. And once we do that, we're going to go ahead and go around back and make our first connection. On one side, we are going to have a hook, and on the other side, we're going to have a bunch of links. We're going to pick which one is best. I highly suggest you guys doing this in your garage, so we don't have to figure out which links are going to be the best to get the best fit when there's snow on the ground. Something I suggest, but now let's go around front and make our second connection. On the front, pretty simple stuff. Go ahead, again, pick a link that's best. I'm going to use the second from the last here. We do have a little bit of slop still, so we could try to get that 3rd link, but it's pretty tight. But I think I can manage it. So once we get that, what we're going to do to get the rest of the slack out, we're going to have a tool. It's going to look like this. And I usually start with the centered cam. So what we're going to do, take that flat side and rotate it around. As you can see, it's taking some of that slack out. I think we can do one more. Do this one down here. All right, that is plenty tight. You still see a little bit of play, but this cam does do a lot of adjusting. I wouldn't suggest over tightening these, and you can kind of just feel it out. It's giving me a little bit of trouble. So we're going to keep that 3rd cam undone. And the next thing is rubber tensioners. So these don't come with the kit, but if you guys scroll down on the webpage you guys are on, in the related products section of the webpage, you should see these. The only thing we need to really pay attention to on these is just make sure that the hook's going to be facing out. And then, of course, just be as symmetrical as we can with it, just to evenly distribute all that pressure throughout the whole entire chain. And once we get all that done, what we do suggest is going back into the vehicle, rolling over it a couple times, kind of let these things settle in, and then come back out, make sure they're still nice and tight, and if they are, we're ready to hit the road. Well, everyone, that just about does it for a look at the Pewag 7mm LT studded truck tire chain on our 2020 Chevrolet Tahoe.